Hello and welcome to my first episode of Civilization V by Philippe of Team Armageddon. So, straight off the bat, you can see they're playing a modded game. Playing Henry VIII, modded Civ, added by the lovely JFK modder. Playing United Kingdoms, only part of the Scrambled Nations pack. And gonna be playing with, you know what, let's remove quick combat. Though I do like quick movement, adds for a bit of a, you know, zipping between. All the random civs here, standard game. So yeah, let's get straight to it. I'm only using 4 mods for this. Using obviously this mod right here. Using another city-states leaders mods. Add some lovely little leaders to all the city-states. And using Info Addict, which is a very helpful little mod that just tells you what's going on really. So you see here, Henry VIII, might not have played him ever, as I said, it's modded, but he's got a massive bonus to great people, and of course that We Love the King Day is essential for a brilliant start off. Starting off here, this is, wow, I didn't think I'd ever go for the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus as quick as I would in this playthrough. You can probably tell from the UI, I'm using Enhanced UI mod. Put the link to that in the description. But we are just going to start off here and found London. Pretty central city. And we're going to go straight off the bat there with a scout monument. That's how I like to play my games. And get the warrior just to scout about. So my preferred method of research is to go straight for that great library. Then we'll go for calendar. And hopefully, using the great library, we'll grab a national college and just steamroll science right to the end. And who knows, maybe we'll take over a couple of cities. So yeah, this marble and stone combo is going to be insanely useful. Sadly no webcam, as many of the viewers will be sad to hear. Yeah, I have to say that my good friend George here has all the equipment when it comes to that. But me, I've got good old Civ. Who needs anything when you've got a Civ? Nice ruins and got Scout. Always set him on Explore. Leave him trundling on his merry way. So as for culture goes, as you see, 10 turns until our next policy, but hopefully the monument will speed that up. I love to go for a bit of a tradition liberty opener. Grab the aristocracy so I can get that great library quicker. And grab that citizenship for, I mean, who doesn't want a free worker, alright? So yeah, it's seeming pretty likely that I'll probably go straight for masonry. That mausoleum. So Mausoleum of Halicarnassus does require another DLC expansion. The Wonders of the Ancient World. But you know, if you've got the full edition, then you should certainly have that. So, first policy. As I said, definitely tradition. You know, you've got that bonus to your capital, which I love to get. Don't know about you guys, but I always go for the standard 4 fatty stratty, which means you get 4 cities, get them nice and built up, and just have them producing at a heck of a rate. First one that we see, owned by a city-state. Not great, but it's only Mount Kailash. You know, if you want the faith, that's definitely what you get. So, somebody's already got a goddamn Pantheon, but what do they got? Oh god, that would have been perfect for us. Because we already have 3 quarries here we can eventually make. Anyway, we'll start with the city-state. Genoa, got some gold. So as you see, you've got the city-state leaders here, Andrea de Rea of Genoa, added by the lovely Jan Bruta. So yeah, Mercantile, nothing special. Maybe allied towards the end, but I don't usually go for that. So just so I have some sort of edge in the religion, I always try and grab a shrine. Just because it's 5 turns, you're going to get writing in 6, so there's no reason not to go for it. Sadly, Granary takes too long, and I like to get straight on the Great Library, in case the AI gets on it. Might as well grab aristocracy straight away. I don't know. Maybe a bit of a misplay there. It's perfectly valid to at that point just go straight for the liberty. But as you probably just saw there, we have been visited by a Roman warrior. That's not particularly good. Rome is known for being a bit of an aggro civ, meaning they go straight after you. Their units are all very tied into the early game, and the opposite of the early game here is Sejong of Korea. The pious, so he's probably the one with the Pantheon. But Korea here, just a legendarily good science civ. Oof, knock out them barbarians, always annoying. And Rome, always a very good attacking civ. So they already hate me, as my lovely enhanced UI says. So I'm not looking forward to a good relationship with them anytime soon. So writing's done. Go straight for the Great Library. And after this, I don't know, I would go calendar. But you see, 18 turns. I'm just going to go straight for masonry. Because we want that marble. That marble means we'll have the wonders will be sped up by 15%. Which is a pretty dramatic increase. Oh wow, we've met the Dutch as well. Good old William of Netherlands. William of Orange. Yep. Don't want anything from him. Good trading partner though. So, yeah, just trundling my way. I always like the barbarians to just... I always like beating on the barbarians to begin with. Try and take out a couple camps, get some gold. Oh, China. So, we have the trader, the aggro, the scientist, and the backstabber. Yeah, Wu Zetian just will backstab you at any chance. Any chance he gets. It's a tad worrying that we are that we found these civs so quickly. So that usually means they're nearby, and I don't know about you, but I do not want to get taken out that quick. I've just noticed, actually, probably should have noticed earlier, being English myself, that London is in the appropriate place. I believe so. I mean, if that's... I suppose I haven't seen the entire map here, but I'm gathering that that is roughly the old Hadrian's Wall. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. So I'm the only civ here who's actually relevant. But, Great Library, trundling onwards, 14 turns. I don't find that AIs usually go for the Great Library, but I always like to have an edge. That's why you should go aristocracy. It says there. I would consider the Great Library one of my favourite wonders. I don't know how that ranks up against other people's. I certainly know that the CN Tower, which you get at the very end of the game, is one of the worst. See over here. So yeah, talking about science, you see there's a long way to go. This is going to be a good while before I finish. But matters not, for we shall continue. So yeah, I don't need to build a library really, because if I get the Great Library, it'll just be built for me. Zipping along. Apparently, I heard the plaintive cry of some ruins. Ah, that's a shame. Over there. Ah, London can fire. It's not unlike the true history of London. So it's just finished masonry, so now I get calendar. We want to get that National College straight away. Because it means in the early game you'll have, what, 15 science? Which doesn't seem like a lot, but it scales up over time. And towards the end we can expect a couple of 100 science a turn. We'll hit this guy. We'll hit this guy. Hopefully some live. They don't. You always want to try and rank up your warriors. There's no reason not to, really. So, as some of you may not know, but I'm playing with the Gods and Kings and Brave New World expansions. I'd consider them pretty essential. But they add a huge amount of things. Least of which, religion, which I'm about to start right now. See, I would have grabbed the stone gods and gotten that 2 faith per quarry. We got a 6 faith. But sadly, I cannot do that. However, I do have 2 lovely pearls here, and so I may just go for the tier of the gods. Sometimes I like to go Monument to the Gods, get that great library and other wonders a bit earlier. But I think I shall. Doesn't seem to be a huge amount of. There are a fair amount of pearls, but thinking the Monument to Gods can really make a big impact to the rest of the game. So I think I'm going to go for it. I shall throw caution to the brisk English air and go for Monument of the Gods. Got 3 followers out of the 5, which is impressive. Only 5 turns away from Great Library. If somebody gets the Great Library, I have to admit I will rage. We've got Thupten Gyatso of Tibet over here. So let's see where they are. Oh, they're right there. Oh, Lhasa. I consider it. It looks fairly useful. It has ivory. Ivory's always useful. Ivory in England, though, I find that a bit dubious. So, firstly, and finally, we get a worker. Straight for the marble, right there. Send our warrior, do a bit more scouting around the base. So luckily Beijing's pretty far south. Hopefully we won't be interfering with them. And after considering that Beijing is down here and seeing that that is the southernmost tip of Scotland, I was wrong in my assumption. In fact, I believe we are exactly where York would be, which is strangely ironic. We'll leave philosophy to the Great Library. Just go for some basic text here. Grab sailing. Might grab optics, but as you can see, we don't have a huge amount of water here. So I think I'll just go for mathematics. There we are. I always love mathematics. I find it helps, just in general. So Sejong wants a lovely little embassy. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I wouldn't give an embassy to Rome, however. Rome likes attacking you, as I briefly mentioned before. So them knowing where you are is not a good idea. So as you see, the barbarian here. I'm gonna get my worker to go away to hide inside the safety of London. Great walls of London. Only 1 turn to the Great Library. Looking hopeful. Okay, somebody builds it now. I don't know what I'd do. I'm afraid of what I'd do. Ugh, barbarians trying to attack my poor little archers. Yeah, as you can probably tell, it's no longer a scout. They're upgraded. First, you have to deal with these barbarians. Fire a volley at them, number them out, and shank them from behind. So, I would go for the mausoleum. Probably shouldn't go for the mausoleum, but I will go for the mausoleum because 2 gold for all of these is good. It's good. So as you say, free tech for philosophy. I don't need to worry about building the National College. It's a national wonder, so it can't be taken by other civilizations. However, the mausoleum can. Again, though, it's not usually something that the civs go after, the AIs go after, but it's always, foresight's a wonderful thing. Discovered philosophy. I can finally meander finally think about what the heck we're doing in this godforsaken land of England. Although Seoul seems to be in Scotland. Beijing. I don't think it's where London is. Pretty far south. Amsterdam looks like where Cornwall would roughly be. Oh, and here we find Rome. So, just get some accuracy. Fire upon this barbarian. And then we'll just take out this barbarian as well. Nice. London demands silk. It's all very well, but I don't have any for you. Any other civs have it? One of the great things about enhanced UI is it just makes things a lot more accessible. So you can see here, we can see that Rome actually has already 1 citrus, cotton, and 4 horses. And nobody else has anything. Yeah, that's not very useful. They've got sailing. So probably want to get some boats on these pearls straight away. As you say, happiness, gold. I really love gold. So try and finally get that marble so you can build the mausoleum quicker. I see no reason not to. He's, as you can tell by their names sometimes give you a bit of a hint of what they try to do. We'll go for another bit of shock. It's pretty hilly, so I probably should have gone for the other one, drill. But we've gone for shock now. I'm going to go for it. I'll just heal up here. He's going to come towards me. I don't really need to go towards him. Let us continue. So, as I was saying previously, I'm playing with Gods and Kings in Brave New World, which I think really makes the whole thing a lot smoother. It's a lot smoother gameplay. For one thing, gold is not scattered on every single tile, which it seems to be in the base game. And I have to admit, I'm not a great fan of that. There's Rome. Wow, already a great general. So, we can tell, we barely need to look at them to tell that they've gone honour. Which is all about, improving the effectiveness of one's army. So, we have got to be a tad on the defensive. I mean, my preferred way of getting defensive is to be technologically ahead of them. Which I already am. Let's check Info Addict. So check global relations, we're friends. Global relations, Info Addict is a brilliant thing. It is a tad more. It does give you more information than the base game gives you, but I don't think it gives you a huge amount. So for example, we can have a look at Rome. See that their technology, they've discovered 8 technologies, we've discovered 10. That's significant in its own right. Might as well attack them. So, wipe out these filthy barbarians. And that guy, that brute right there, is probably going to take over our poor English worker, so we'll just send him to the marble. Sejong is, well, considering that he already knows where my city is, I might as well accept. As I said before, if you're playing against a warring AI, then it's probably best to not give them the location of your capital. But considering he found me very quickly and I found him, I don't see the trouble. Much and many barbarians. Oof, trying to attack our poor archers. Evil men. We'll give the archers some experience, and we'll send the warrior back up here to heal up. Yes, we will. So yeah. So Rome is roughly, no, it's not where Bristol is, but Rome is certainly too close. Too damn close. Yeah, I would feel. Yes, I would feel threatened by Rome, and I certainly am. They're not nice people. Let's heal up here. I can tell the camp's there. Take that out soon. Get a bit of gold. Haven't got much to buy anything right now. Could buy a workboat eventually. After this, I'll probably go for a watermill. Stack that up. National College, and then Stoneworks. I would go for the Temple of Artemis. It's always a brilliant thing to get more growth. However, a watermill does give production and food. It's a better granary really. One more maintenance, but I could deal with that. So, if I highlight over the cities, the green tiles show where citizens are working. The orange tiles are where they are not. The purple tile is where the border is going to grow, and the outline is just showing me the maximum extent of my city and my citizen reach. It can get further than that, but beyond that, you're not really dealing with where your citizens can work, and more dealing with just your borders. So, Williams got to the classical era. We've been in the classical era for quite a while now, so we have no need to be worried. Looking to get that settler. Probably got a decent location up north, about here. Some pearls. I would send it here, but that is tempting Rome. So I would go Republic. Worker on the plant, worker on the horses. One turn to the mausoleum, so we have almost got that in the bag. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay, lovely. Oh, look at that gold flowing in. People love our marble and stone. So yes, let's work on the water mill. Gave us quite a bit of production there, so we shall continue on. Whether to get wonders or decent buildings, though, that's the question. I should probably get caravans sometime soon, but I'll postpone that. I've got to put the hanging gardens there. They're a brilliant wonder. So next, probably go for. Well, let's see. What have we got around here? We've got cattle, horses. Even then, you know, as I said, got to watch out for Rome. I'm probably going to go for the Great Wall. Yes. So our archer has felt lovely and rested here. However, he needs to fight. Ah, that was annoying. Sadly, that guy is. I think. Oh wait. Oh god. See, Rome has already got a spearman and a warrior, which not nice for me. Ugh. Just let me shoot you. Oh, Rome has already got a second city. I have not got a second city, as you can rightly see. Also, that hand axe. Why you do this? So yes, continuing on. Spearmen just wrecking those barbarians. They stood no chance. And I really, really hope that I stand a much higher chance against them than that barbarian stood against it. Send our guys back home. London is progressing nicely. Got Stonehenge. I'm surprised nobody's built Stonehenge. That's usually a wonder that the AIs go for pretty damn quickly. Let's build a quick farm there. I must say, this is other than the lack of natural wonders, this is one of the better starting locations. Of course, there is the bias that the game gives you. That shouldn't be taken out of consideration. But even so, this is good. I do find it unlucky that the only wonder we found has been owned by City State. The natural wonder we found has been taken by City State, but these things happen, yo. Just hearing the cries of battle really wakes you up in the morning. So usually in the early game, because of the amount of wonders I've built, I am number one on score, although, as it said there, I'm not number one on everything. We Love the King Day, apparently, was a thing. Of course, the thing with Henry is that he really does go for the whole we love the king. He really wants you to love the king, which his Reformation didn't really do. But we'll skip over that. We've got a lovely composite bowman here. Check the demographics. We are in fact last on soldiers, which is not nice. First on literacy though, and goods and GNP, which is very nice. And population, which is not often for me. Oh, yeah, it's because of those citizens we got in the early game. Awesome, free citizens. So yes, Great Wall is a must. Of course, getting units would be a must as well, but you can't skimp out on those defensive buildings. You can't skip out of those lovely wonders. You need the wonders. Wonders are glorious. Wonders are love. Wonders are life. Sad thing about Civ 5 really is that you can't just win the game with wonders. I'm not saying there aren't other ways to win the game, but by far and away the easiest is to just get them wonders. Sorry about that. Slowly crushing these pitiful spearmen. Should probably find out where they came from. However, well, they came from over here really. Another good thing with honour, which I have not got, is the fact that it tells you when new barbarian camps are revealed. You can normally only see them when you have direct line of sight to them. Just take out this goddamn spearman. Still, they stood no chance. So we'll send our warrior up. See how it goes. As you see here, 1 turn till engineering to get the Great Wall. We'll leave it till after the stoneworks, but we'll certainly get it. So, what should we work on next? I'd go for machinery. See, actually I'd go for bronze working first. But machinery, another one of Henry's unique units, is the longbowman, which has 1 additional range compared to the crossbowman, which is a very, very nice bonus. Doesn't have as much ranged combat, but it's just, it really, really helps. I mean, you put one in London, you put one in your capital, and you can reach all the way over to here, all the way around. Practically like an artillery, which eventually we shall be getting. Right here. Work is finished with the farm. Let's get set. So, oh, there it is. That's exactly where I thought it was be. And there, lo and behold, it is there. Looking back at it, actually, probably should have got the +2 faith on pearls. Certainly would have come in useful. Just finishing up this quarry. I certainly think that our next city should be here. It's the reverse of Rome. Think of it as an axis from there. So, send in the cavalry. Oh, well, I suppose specifically not the cavalry yet. We shall send in the cleaner uppers. Might as well put a lumber mill there. I try to focus production of food. That's all you need for a growing city. Science just sort of goes along with it, and gold, I have to say, is one of my weaker points. Still, if you get enough to sustain you, then I think it's perfectly fine. So 9 turns into the Great Wall. Hopefully nobody else gets that, though it's usually a pretty sought after wonder. So we've captured a civilian to belong to Genoa. I could give them the work back, or I could take it. I'm going to take it. Workers are useful. Sometimes I usually build the Great Pyramid, which gives you 2 workers, or just the pyramids. They give you 2 workers, but I don't really, not the way I swing. So we've got a lovely bowman here, who's upgrading himself, almost Robocop-like. I didn't realise that Genoa had spread out here. Still, I think a city here would be a tad too close, however. I think we want to explore south. We have got China's far enough away. So let's send our workers over to here. So hopefully throughout this and other playthroughs, I will go through all of the English civilizations, bar the Anglo-Saxons, as I sadly do not have the Danish as one of my original civilizations. But anyway, so 5 turns off from the Great Wall, with a policy left and currency just discovered. I shall sadly leave you there at this point. So rejoin back in episode 2. We'll finish this great library. We've already finished the Great Library. Finish this Great Wall. Finish guilds and hopefully not get wrecked by Rome. Thanks for watching, good day, and good luck.